Alright, hey guys, thank you so much for dropping by my channel. And today I'm going to make a quick share with you guys. I've already gotten rid of a bunch of makeup because I used them all up. But I'm going to show you guys what all I went to work during this time, the pandemic. It's really simple and I don't use a whole ton of foundation because I wear a mask. So usually I'll just focus on this part, my eyes, and up here when I do my makeup. I don't do so much of the lipstick because it will mess up my mask from here. So it just mostly depends which style mask I'm wearing that day. But I have this style, I have the black one that goes up here like this, and I also have my N95s. So it just depends where I'm going, if the place is too congested or what have you. But at work, typically I just wear the black one that I showed you guys in my other previous videos, or this one. That's it. So before I start off, you guys know I always have my Bath and Body Works hand sanitizer, and this one's Unicorns Rule the World. Now, I'm going to show you guys me without makeup, okay? This is totally nothing. Now I'm going to show you guys what all I use after I get done, and I'll be right back. Alright you guys, so I'm back. And I know not everyone is hip to wearing the mask and all that. So you guys will see people wearing it. You guys see people who aren't wearing it. It is what it is. But this will be my look for today, and I'm not going to put on my mask right now. So when I put it on, it's going to look like that. Okay? Either way, it's going to look like that, the makeup. So for today, I used my Estee Lauder double wear. And I have this much left on it. Because I also use my jar powder. You guys know when they become like cracked or what have you, I dump them in there. Then for my setting spray, I use my Too Faced Hangover. And on days that I don't want to wear makeup, or sometimes I want something refreshing, I use the Dollar Tree facial mist. I know it says it's a facial mist, but I also use it for setting spray. It just depends on the temperature outside, because it's refreshing. It's not heavy on the face. For my perfume, I use my Bulgari. I don't know. Bulgari Omni, I think it is. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's what it is. And then for my highlight, I know it's bronzer, but I use the Heat Wave by Estee Lauder, and it's the Bronze Goddess. And the reason why I showed you guys this one, because there's not a whole ton in there, and it's already flaking, so I might mix it in my bins. See, that's what's left of it. So I have a jar of highlights, or like my this one, my highlight thing. This is a different shade, but it's okay. I'll probably just press it on there so I can get rid of that container, because that's going to be an empty. So you guys, if you don't see it in my future videos, then it's an empty. I also use this one. You guys know it's an eyeshadow. When they do get flaky or like cracked, I transfer them in these little containers as well. And then for my eyeshadow for today, I use my Tarte Pro palette, and this one's still full. Okay, and I got that from Sephora. Oops. And then for my powder for today, my foundation, I use my Stila Perfectly Poreless Putty Perfector Base powder. Now the reason I'm showing you guys again, because this is going to be empty. So if you guys don't see me wearing it or using it in my future videos, that's what it is. It's gone. It's a goner. And then for my concealer, I use my Molly. I also have this in my purse together with my other easy to wear makeup in case I have to touch up or I didn't get ready at home. I also have a makeup bag in my purse so then I could get ready right away. And this is how much is left of this one. This one's my, I think it's my Molly. And again, that's going to be an empty sometime soon. Now, what I did with my lips is I lined it with my, whoopsies, my Amway lip liner. And you guys, again, this is going to be an empty soon. I'm going to throw it away because it's that much. So I told you guys I wear my makeup like regularly. This is my Nivea A Kiss of Shimmer. So I lined it with the Amway and then I used a Kiss of Shimmer because even if the shimmer rubs off with my mask, I'll still have the lip pencil on because the lip pencil, it doesn't easily rub off as the other items like the lipsticks, the lip gloss, things like that. Even if it's matte, it rubs off. But if you line your lips, your entire lip, that's what I do, my entire lip, with a lip pencil, it stays put. Then for my eyebrows, I used my Believable Brow. And again, this is how much is in there. And then I also use my brow liner by Wet n Wild. It's the color icon. But this is still pretty long. And you guys know I have a ton of pencils as well. So it's just a matter of me using them up and emptying them. Now for my lid, I use my Molly shadow base. And that's how much is left on there. Again, if you guys don't use them, see them in my future videos, it just means that I've emptied them out, I threw them out, I got rid of them. Again, this will be another one. I use my Urban Decay Afterglow in the shade Fetish. I'm going to show you guys how good I'm doing with this one as well. See? So whenever my foundations, blushes, things like that do run low, and they appear like that, I have... Okay, so whenever my blushes get low, I do the same thing. I transfer them in smaller jars or smaller containers with a blush. This is how much I've saved on the other previous blush that I had. There's not a whole ton in there. And what I do with those is once I fill them up like at a certain point, I label them and I give them away. And then the same with these. I usually label them and then I give them away. But it has to be like a certain amount before I can, give them away so somebody else can enjoy it or have some use for it. And again, these vials, I fill them up like at a certain amount, a certain point. So that's what I'm going to do with these. I'm going to go ahead and depot them and put them in there. And I do the same thing. I give them away and then I label it. I make sure I label it like what it is, like powder, blush, or what have you. And then they can, whoever I give it to, they can put it in a separate container or use them and things like that. But yeah, that is it for my makeup look for today. And that's how I've been wearing my makeup, is I focus on the top and then put like a little bit of blush on my cheekbone. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Oh, and I forgot to tell you guys, also use the Milani Eye Tech Extreme for my line. Alright, that's it. Bye.